Most people think discipline is loud. They imagine alarms ringing at 5 a.m., hard workouts, strict routines. But the truth is, real discipline is quiet. So quiet that most people never notice it growing inside them. Today, I want to tell you a story. A story about a boy who believed he was weak, until life showed him how powerful a quiet, disciplined mind can be. Take a breath. Relax your shoulders. Let's begin. Do you ever promise yourself that from tomorrow, everything will change? You'll wake up early, eat healthy, stop procrastinating. But the next day, nothing happens. Not because you're lazy, but because your mind doesn't trust your words anymore. We all face this. The guilt, the frustration. That heavy feeling of being stuck in the same cycle. This story is for you. To show you that discipline is not about perfection. It's about one small honest step repeated more times than lies you tell yourself. There was a boy named Aarav. Aarav was an overthinker. Every night he made grand plans for the next day. Pages filled with goals, affirmations, schedules. But every morning, those plans dissolved into excuses. He hated it. He wished discipline would hit him like lightning. A sudden moment of transformation. But life doesn't work like that. And one day, someone finally told him, discipline doesn't come from motivation. Motivation comes from discipline. These words confused him. But they stayed with him like a whisper. One evening, Aarav met an old monk who visited his village. Aarav asked him, "Why can't I change my life? Why can't I stay disciplined?" The monk smiled gently and said, "Because you are trying to change everything in one day. The mind rejects sudden change. Try to control everything, and you end up controlling nothing." Aarav replied, "Then what should I do?" The monk closed his eyes for a moment, then said something Aarav never forgot. "If you want discipline, change one breath, one step, one moment. Let the universe handle the rest." That night, Aarav didn't plan a perfect routine. He didn't write 10 goals. He didn't force anything. He chose one thing. Just one. He decided he would wake up at 7 a.m., not 5 a.m., and simply sit for 2 minutes, doing nothing. Just breathing. The next morning, he did it. He wasn't perfect. He wasn't productive. He didn't read a book or meditate or exercise. He just sat. For 2 minutes. But something tiny shifted inside him. A small spark. A small victory. The mind whispered, "Maybe, this time, you're serious." The next day, he did it again. And again. And again. Slowly 2 minutes became 5. 5 became 10. 10 became a habit. He didn't force anything. He allowed discipline to grow in silence. After a few weeks, something beautiful happened. Aarav began waking up before his alarm. He found himself wanting to read for 10 minutes. He started taking small walks. He cleaned his room without pressure. He ate a little healthier, naturally. He realized something powerful. Discipline is not a fight. It is a friendship. A relationship with yourself. And when you keep one small promise every day, your mind begins to trust you again. But life isn't a straight line. One day, Aarav woke up late. He missed his morning sitting. He felt the old guilt rising again. This is it, he thought. Back to zero. I knew this wouldn't last. But then he remembered the monk's words. So instead of giving up, Aarav simply sat down, in the afternoon, and breathed for 2 minutes. He didn't chase perfection. He returned to discipline, gently. That day, Aarav learned the most important lesson. Discipline is not lost when you fall. It is lost when you don't return. Months passed. Aarav didn't become a superhero. He didn't become the most productive person in the world. But he became something far more powerful. Consistent. Calm. Clear. And in control of himself. His life changed not because he did big things, but because he did small things repeatedly. He understood that discipline is not a punishment. It is the purest form of self-love. The act of choosing your future self. Again and again. And now, this message is for you. If you feel lost. If you feel weak. If you feel like discipline is impossible. Start small. Choose one action. Repeat it quietly. You don't need to prove anything to the world. You just need to show your mind that you can be trusted. Remember, discipline is not about who wakes up earlier. It's about who returns. Even after they fall. If you are still watching this, you are already on the path. You are someone who wants to grow, peacefully, honestly, deeply. And that is the beginning of a beautiful transformation. If you're still here, listening till the last breath of this story, you are not someone who has given up on yourself. You are someone who is awakening. Someone who is ready to walk gently, but consistently, toward a better life. Remember this. People who stay till the end are not ordinary. They are seekers. They are rebuilders. They are the quietly disciplined. And now, your journey begins not tomorrow. Not next week. But in this very moment. Welcome to the small, silent community of people who choose themselves, every single day.